Welcome to another property tour. This is Terence Richardson, your Atlanta realtor with EXP Realty, and I'm excited to showcase my brand new listing at 4079 Winding Valley Drive in beautiful Smyrna, Georgia. Now this property is a mid-century modern property that was tastefully restored in time for spring market. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 2,230 square foot home on a full, mostly unfinished basement. You'll see what I mean here in just a moment. And it's in a prime location. It's in Bennett Woods, which is a super popular neighborhood that's just 10 minutes away from downtown Smyrna, about 10 to 15 minutes away from 285. So if you work in the big city and you want to live in the suburbs, Smyrna is generally one of the first places that you're going to think about because of its convenient location. So if you'd like more information about this property, feel free to contact me. All my information is in the description below, and I'm happy to answer any questions you might have and or show you the property. Property tour coming up right now. All right, let's get started with the property tour. So here we are on a nice quiet street. Get an idea of what it looks like. Really, what's really nice about Smyrna, especially these older neighborhoods, got really nice, older, mature trees. The newer neighborhoods are just planting trees. It takes a while for them to come in. So as you can see on property there, you've got 2 gigantic trees that are starting to bloom. Gonna provide a lot of shade. And let's take a look at the house. So there's a little bit of a slope. It's not a big slope by any means, but there is a slope down and then it evens off at the bottom. The roof is approximately 5 years old. It's an architectural shingle. The windows were all replaced 3 years ago. The outside of the house has recently been painted. The brick's been cleaned up. It looks immaculate. Now this property has been in this family for generations at this point. And they're finally selling it. It's a beautiful, beautiful house, professional landscaping. So as we walk over, it's got that mid-century modern feel to it. So let's step inside and take a look. Now, you may already know this, but mid-century modern homes are very cut up. So if you're hoping to find open concept here, yeah, this ain't the house. It's just not. So think about when these were built, 50s, 60s. You'd come over, knock on your neighbor's door, and come for a visit. So right off of the entrance foyer, you have bifold doors that seals off the rest of the house for privacy. And you would invite whomever came to the door in for a conversation in your formal living room, which is what this is. You've got the nice big window. Look at the reflection on the floor with the light. This time of the day, the light's really, really nice in the property. And when you take a look back at the entrance foyer, it's a little bit more of an enclosed space, almost kind of like a vestibule. Now you've got bifold reach-in closet right there for your coat closet. Now this property has brand new paint throughout. All the doors have been painted as well, with a cream color on the walls. The floors are all brand new. 90% of the property received brand new LVP floors. And right off of the formal living is a formal dining room. If you enjoy these property tours, consider leaving a thumbs up, subscribing, and hit that bell notification button so you never miss another one. So it's a good sized dining room. Right now it's set up to accommodate seating for 6 very comfortably. But during holidays and whatnot, I'm sure you could add a couple more chairs, maybe a slightly bigger table, not too much bigger, but that's the right size table for a room this size. Now the kitchen you'll see is not updated, but it absolutely fits. So the designer that helped us get the house ready for market selected colors that really tie beautifully into what was already in the house in the kitchen area. So let me show you. So when you look at the color of the cabinets, they're an off-white. The brass you'll see throughout the property. And while it's not a brand new kitchen, it's absolutely functional, looks pretty good, and it fits with the style and era of the house. So would you potentially buy the house and knock this whole section down to open it up? I mean, I'll show you what it looks like around in the den and then in the sunroom here in just a moment. But you don't have to do this. Like, this house is absolutely livable day one. And it's been lived in very lovingly for decades. So it's a good sized kitchen. Got some more storage here. And then you've got a breakfast area. And yes, that is old school wallpaper that you see on the walls, but the color fits everything else. We have a brilliant designer. So she helped stage the property, and anticipating that people might want to renovate in the future the kitchen area, we've got a little display here that shows what the color choices that have gone into the property currently are and what some possibilities could be in the future for renovating, because it's really a cosmetic renovation, if anything, unless somebody wants to structurally take down the walls to open it up, at which point, you know, that's not the way that these mid-century moderns were designed to be built. So over here, breakfast area, this goes out to the garage. The garage has some stuff in there, process of being cleaned out. So I'm gonna just show you real quick, but it's a garage, 2-car. It comfortably fits 2 cars. And then right off of the kitchen is the laundry room. So it's a good sized laundry room. And this is one of the spaces where we decided to just leave the flooring, which I think is a linoleum or a vinyl. It's in really great shape. There's no rips in it. So in this laundry room, you got lots of cabinet space. There's a folding station. You've got a utility sink right there in the back. And it comes with a washer and dryer. So that's one less thing that you have to buy if you don't already have one. And then this section here goes out to the back door. Now, I have not unlocked that. So we'll come back out and check the outside backyard here in just a moment. I'm going to take you to the den next. A lot of these light fixtures are original as well. So these light fixtures in particular are super cool. So this is the den. It's really good size. Seems like every flipper and investor under the sun, when they get these properties, they're just tearing down walls. Right? Kitchen, you take this wall down, it opens up completely. So that's certainly an option. If that's something that you think would be more in line with your tastes, then by all means, do you, you know? You're gonna live in the house, you're gonna want to be comfortable here. Everybody has their own style and preferences. Decent sized closet right there. But I think there's something to be said about these homes the way that they were built. Now here we've got a sunroom, transitions to tile. You've got the vaulted ceiling. And the sun is now on the front side of the house, and there's still a decent amount of light that's coming into this room. It's nice and breezy. You can see you've got access to the back deck there as well. All right, we're gonna head into the bedroom section of the house. And so I'm gonna show you the bedrooms, then we're gonna take a look at the basement, and then also the exterior backside of the house. I think one of the reasons I like these type of houses so much is because I grew up in a house that was similar to this, and it had a really long, narrow hallway like that. Just reminds me of home. So here, linen closet. AC's in really good working order. This is the door to the basement. We'll come back to that. Now it's got 3 bedrooms. Here's the first one. So for a 2,200 square foot house, these bedrooms are all a really good size. So it's got a reach-in closet, lots of light that comes in. The house even has central vac. Do people still use those? Here is bedroom number 2. Also pretty good size. And then on the way to the primary suite is a hall bathroom that the 2 other bedrooms would share. So the floor is tile. So we left it as tile. And it's got a nice tub shower combo. It's a jetted tub. And then here is the primary suite. Now the primary suite's a little larger. And it's got 2 sets of closets. So closet number 1 right here. It's a good size, right? And then we've got a smaller one over here. Now, if you're a couple buying the house, I'll let you guys figure out who gets what, but this is not necessarily a smaller closet. I mean, it's a little smaller, but it's not tiny. So there's some good depth there. And then the bathroom, this one has a shower only. It's tiled. And it's a 1 vanity tile floor, updated light fixture. It's nice and clean. So if you were looking at properties like this and they had the brand new kitchens and bathrooms, there'd be a 6 in front of the price. So you're getting a house that's move-in ready, that has received a lot of updates, that has some of the more expensive big ticket items like roof and windows recently done. And is there room for a cosmetic upgrade in the future? Yeah, but you're not paying a premium for those updates right now. It's getting the house at a price where doing those in the future would be economically viable without ruining the valuation of the house. So when I mentioned it's an unfinished basement, it's partially finished. So this side here was used as a rec room. Great place to keep your eye on the kids if you have them. Weekends, everyone's over at the house. Pool table can stay with the house if that's something that you'd be interested in. The fireplace is functional, just as the one upstairs is. It's got a cool little bar area. So there are a lot of possibilities. I mean, this is a basement that would make a fantastic playroom, rec room, crafts room, whatever you might want to do down here. Got a lot of possibilities. And then on this side, it's unfinished. You got a working garage door. There's no motor for it, but it's a working door to get to the backyard. So it's easy to get stuff in and out. And the family is currently using this as a storage, but all of this will be gone at closing. Got a water heater back there, utilities. You've got your electrical service there. There's the central vac, and this is the basement. let's head outside next so you can take a look at the backyard. Hey, so if you enjoy these type of property tours, as I walk to show you the back of the house, consider leaving a thumbs up. If you don't like these property tours, still consider leaving a thumbs up. And if you enjoy property tours and you want to watch more of them, I've got a great playlist. I'm going to throw a card up here or there. Feel free to watch the other ones. We release new tours every single Tuesday. I'm going to start adding a second day every single week as well, so be on the lookout for that. So if you're not already subscribed and you never want to miss another tour, consider hitting that subscribe and bell notification button. All right, back to the tour. So here's the outside. Now, do you see what's happening with that roof overhang there? And look at it on this side. It's like the coolest thing. It's just arched out. Little detail, unless you're looking at it, you might not notice, but I think it's cool. Okay, so let's look at the back deck. Now this has there's lots of space back here. A little bit of a slope, you'll see, but it's got great potential. So here's the back deck. It's been recently painted, looks really good. And there's a nice breeze out here. Spring has sprung. Look at everything's in bloom. All right, so here's the backyard. Now, when this yard is in full bloom, there's a lot of shade. And because of that, the type of grass that they had doesn't grow real well, as you can potentially see here. But this is a blank canvas for whoever buys this house to come in here. Look at how big it is. I mean, you can do a lot of different things back here. Got the really nice big mature trees. As I mentioned, tons and tons of shade. And here we are on the back side of the house. So underneath the sunroom, you've got some covered storage there if you wanted to. So what do you think? Do you see yourself living here? If you'd like more information about this property or you'd like to see it in person, feel free to contact me. All my contact information is below. Now, if you enjoy these type of property tours and you want to watch more, I've got a great playlist of other tours that I filmed right here. Click there. And if you never want to miss another one, if you haven't already done so, I'd consider subscribing. Click over here. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you on the next one.